Good morning. Today we are going to talk about the letter I. Okay, first I'm going to show you some items that begin with the letter I, and then I'm going to read you a story. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to look for the letters. Okay, here's uppercase I and lowercase I. Okay, so the uppercase I or capital I is red and the lowercase I is blue. Okay, the first thing I have is an ice cream cone. Ice cream begins with the letter I. The next item I have is an iguana. Iguana starts with the letter I. Let's set that iguana down. Okay, and the last thing I have is an iron. Sometimes we need to use irons to iron our clothes so that it's not all wrinkly. Iron begins with the letter I. Now it's your turn to go around your house and look for some items that begin with the letter I. Now we're going to read a short story about this guy. He was in the video. Can you remember what I showed you? Okay, you're right. It was an iguana because iguana starts with the letter I. Okay, before I start reading, let's jump to the back real quick. And this short story is going to have these 3 words that begin with the letter I. Let's read them. Iggy, iguana, into. Okay, these 3 words are going to be in the story. So as I'm reading, I want you to look for those words. Okay, let's get started. Iggy Iguana's Trip by Shirley Ann Costigan. Iggy Iguana's Trip by Shirley Costigan. Illustrations by Dennis Hockerman. Let's try to do 1 page at a time. That might be a little easier. Iggy Iguana went into the car. Okay. I think Iggy Iguana might be trying to sneak away with the dad, I think. Let's find out. Iggy Iguana went into the airport. Okay, there he is. Walking around the airport. Iggy Iguana went into the airplane. Can you see Iggy Iguana? Move it a little closer. He's right there. What do you think? Do you think iguanas can just go into the airplane just like that? I don't think so. Let's find out what happens to Iggy Iguana. Iggy Iguana went into the bag. Okay, looks like he's going into a bag now. I hope it's not a stranger's bag. That might freak the stranger out. They opened their bag and found an iguana in there. I would definitely be freaked out. Iggy Iguana went into the bus. Can you spot Iggy Iguana? There he is. He might be sneaking his way into the bus too. Iggy Iguana went into the jungle. Okay, now he's in the jungle. What do you think? Do you think Iggy Iguana just wanted to go to his home? Let's see what happens next. Iggy Iguana went all the way home. Which one do you think is Iggy Iguana? What's the difference between these three iguanas? How are they different? Let's look at the first one. I don't see anything on this iguana that would help me figure out that that's Iggy. Let's look at the second one. Nope, I don't see anything. These two look alike. Now let's look at the last one up here. I see. Look what Iggy Iguana is wearing. He's wearing a red collar. Right? Sometimes we put collars on our pets. And Iggy Iguana is wearing a red collar. So that's how I know that that's Iggy Iguana, because these two are not wearing collars, see? But this one is. So that's how I know that this iguana is Iggy Iguana.